Oh my gosh, sorry. Amanda, what, did I even give you anything?
You didn't even first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't get anything either.
I got it. We're good.
Okay.
Everyone okay now? First order of business on the salary board for March 10th is the approval of the meetings of the February 10th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and second, all in favor? Aye. Next, we have request from the commissioners to set salary of the new victim witness coordinator at $48,500 per year, effective 2/28/26. Do I have a motion?
I'll second.
Properly moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And next, and we do have District Attorney Sayers here with us. Request from District Attorney Sayers to create a paid legal intern for up to 12 weeks during the summers at the following rates: $3,000 for part-time legal intern, $5,000 for full-time legal intern, and $6,500 for a certified legal intern. And District Attorney Sayers is going to explain that differentiation here.
Thank you, Commissioner Winters. Yeah, so we've had the privilege over the last 6 years of having collegiate interns and law school interns come into the office during the fall semester, spring semester, or during the summer. During the fall or spring, they have the ability to get credit for their time in the DA's office. However, during the summer, that's not necessarily the case. And we are looking to have an intern paid for the summer, because most of these are law students that are coming from state college. So in order to get them into the office, to come to the office, we're asking for a little bit of a stipend for them. Additionally, it is a pipeline for more interns later, as well as it helps the administrative staff and the attorneys because they have that legal education, or starting to have their legal education. The difference between the three is the $3,000 for a part-time legal intern. We've had a few that have another job during the summer, so they're only there for part of weeks, 2 or 3 days a week instead of all 5. So that would be the $3,000 for part-time legal intern. $5,000 would be an intern that is there all 5 days for the summer. And then a law student that is halfway through their legal career and gets certified by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court can actually practice in front of the judges, and as long as one of the attorneys in the office are with them. And we've had different interns handle motions court or sentencing, juvenile probation court. One intern we actually had to do a DUI trial. So that'd be the certified legal intern, because obviously they're putting themselves in front of the court at that point. So we would ask for those 3 layers or levels, but just one legal intern for the 12 weeks during the summer.
I guess I have a couple questions.
Yes.
Is there an assumption that if you were to find a certified legal intern, that would be a full-time position? Because what I'm concerned about is paying the $6,500 for 2 days a week.
Yeah, the certified would be full-time,
Okay.
yes.
Ryan, listen, I don't have a problem with, we created an intern position for the courts last year, so I don't have a problem with creating an intern position. The thing was, though, for the summer, it was $3,000, and I believe it was a law student. I guess what I'm saying is I'm a little hesitant to, as a practical matter, almost double the cost. Do you have, I know the district attorney has by law some revenue streams and some accounts that are under your control through fines and costs and things like that. Do you have some money you could apply to this?
So we don't, the only one that would be free and available right now for this would be the expungement fee, which is, I was gonna say, Rob, about $1,000 a year that we get.
Okay, so you don't have a whole lot in that.
Outside of that, we wouldn't be able to use like the drug forfeiture or the opioid settlement for this kind of
Yeah.
position.
I mean, listen,
And the difference between the intern for the judge, which, I don't know if that position was full-time or not with the court last year, but it would be $3,000 for part-time, $5,000 for full-time, but that certified legal intern, the judge's intern is research and writing. They're not going to be practicing in front of the judge because they're interning for the judge.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's a higher level that we would ask for that additional amount. I did speak with the chief public defender, and we came up with these numbers together. And looking at, honestly, we believe that the president judge last year lowballed the request based on the number of hours that they're in working with us. That's where this number came from. I spoke with Attorney Schwab, and we came up with those three numbers based on what we thought was fair for the amount of work and the hourly, what would end up being an hourly rate.
yeah. And listen, I understand the legal intern with a certification, because back when we used to dodge dinosaurs on the way of our cars in the parking lot, summer of 1978, I did that. But I did it for free, because the then commissioners wouldn't fund the position. But the value to me was just that what you could do over and above, as you mentioned, the legal reading and writing, and the experience you gained from that was just invaluable. Because most of my friends in law school went and clerked they either went and worked for their parents or something, or they clerked for a law firm and did exactly what you're saying, legal reading and writing, which is good experience, but not to the extent that this is. But that's why I went and did it. I went ahead and did it, even though they were willing not to pay me because of the experience you picked up.
But to be fair, in the dinosaur age, law school was much less expensive.
It was, but at the same token, I mean, like I said,
Well,
I wasn't paid anything, that's what I'm
The
saying.
big difference for these students too is they're traversing, parking, and paying stuff here in Clearfield County. If they're interning in the center, it's not a big deal. So there has to be some incentive for these law students who we've had from Michigan, different parts of Pennsylvania, South Carolina, for them to come here instead of another county or another office for the summer, have to have some kind of carrot in order to bring them to Clearfield County.
I appreciate that. I mean, that's why I'm not saying they should do it. I'm not saying they should do it for free or anything like that.
One minor, do you have someone in mind, or you're just now you're putting this together to float it out to see what response you get?
We have a first-year student at Penn State that has interviewed well, very bright, and we would like to offer her the position. What we've offered her the position. What she said is the difference between her interning full-time and part-time is if there's some kind of compensation. Because she said that she, with her bills and everything else, can't do it for a full-time for free. And she is exploring through Penn State to see if there's any grants that they have, but she doesn't know of any at this point.
I understand where you're going, and this is a kind of a rhetorical question, but just to make sure, you're talking about 3 different rates, you're only gonna hire one.
Correct, yeah, the email is one legal.
Okay, I just wanna be very clear on that we don't end up with a part-time and a full-time.
No, it's one position, and only during the summer. As I said, the students get credit during the fall and spring semesters.
Okay, well, District Attorney, thank you for the clarification on this. Do we have a motion
Well,
on
I
this
mean,
proposal?
I see the need, and I definitely am for paying them. I guess I would be more comfortable with just a part-time and a full-time rate, and let the chips fall where they may on the, I mean, but I don't feel strongly enough about that I'll defer to the majority. What do you think?
She is a first year, so not certified, so she would likely be the full-time position.
I can see both sides on this, but if we're probably not looking at the certified this time.
No, we're not.
But I would like to remove the language, I'm worried about the precedent, if
Okay.
nothing else. If we're not hiring, if you're not coming to us to want to hire one, then why are we worried about it?
I could go for something more than 3,000, but I don't think I'd go for 5,000. I think that's a little high. Again, based on what we paid last year for the courts intern.
Well,
I think Mary Ann has something she wants to say.
Could we do that as a daily rate, whatever rate you decide to put that in, because it's not really an exempt position, so I prefer if it either was an hourly rate or a daily rate rather than a stipend for a 12-week time period. Are you okay with that?
Do you
Ron?
care?
I mean, it would come out to the same thing if she worked 12, if he or she worked 12 weeks.
Are you talking about 12 weeks?
37 and a half,
32 and a half.
32 and a half. Is it 32?
83.33 a day, I think is what it would be,
Per day?
5 days a week for 12 weeks.
She's, okay.
83.33, that's the full-time?
Rob, do you see value in it that way?
Yeah, well, we just rounded up to 85 though.
Yeah.
85 a day. So I'll make a motion that we hire the intern at $85 a day, no more than 12 weeks.
I'm fine, I will second that. With the amended language properly moved in second, do we have all in favor?
Aye?
Aye?
I'm an A.
Reflect that John was a nay, everyone else, $85 a day. Some minor, apologize, took a few minutes, folks, on that, redo that wording. And you're comfortable with that, Attorney
Yes,
Sayers?
thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for coming over, taking the time to explain.
I appreciate it. Anything further for me?
Now,
Okay.
anything else to come before the salary board?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Properly moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
And now we will call to order the Clearfield County Board of Commissioners meeting. We will dispense with the Pledge of Allegiance, as everyone was here for the pledge for the salary board. Our first item of business is to approve the minutes of the previous meeting, that was February 24, 2026.
So moved.
I'll second.
Properly moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
And now the part that we so much enjoy. Controller Edwards will present us with the stack of bills.
The bills for this week, the general fund, $196,641.68. Hazmat, $533.40. 911, $5,290.06. Domestic relations, $149,455.26. And children and youth, $582,845.28, for a total of $934,765.68.
It's not usually up like that.
I'll motion to approve the bills as presented.
Second.
Properly moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
We don't have a choice. Thank you, Controller Edwards. Next, we'll move on to personnel issues. I have a list of personnel changes for the Commissioner's approval. Under new hires, be a part-time secretary, Magistrate Nevling's office, effective 3/9/2026. Deputy in the Sheriff's Department, effective 3/16/26. Transfers, we have part-time corrections officer to full-time corrections officer, effective 2/6/2026. Part-time corrections officer to temporary full-time corrections officer, effective 2/20/26. Part-time corrections officer to full-time corrections officer, effective 2/22/26. Part-time corrections officer to temporary full-time corrections officer, effective 3/9/2026, 2/4/3/2026. That is a defined position. And victim witness advocate to victim witness coordinator, effective 2/28/2026. Under separations and retirements, we have a 911 telecommunicator, effective 2/28/2026, and a CYS caseworker, effective 3/13/2026. Under FMLA leave of absence request, we have a FMLA leave effective 2/20/26 for a period of up to 6 weeks, and an FMLA leave effective 3/17/2026 for a period of up to 12 weeks. Do I have a motion to accept the personnel changes as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen. Next, we will move on to public comment. Do we have any public comment today? Seeing none. Any old business, gentlemen?
Nope.
Also none. And we'll move on to new business. We have a number of representatives here. I'm going to proclaim March 15th to 21st as Pennsylvania 4-H Week. I have this listed as Rob Dickinson, but I don't believe Rob is with us today. So who is our official 4-H? You are our new student advisor, I believe?
No, I was the educator as of last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you would like to introduce yourself, and the floor is yours, if you want to talk about 4-H Week, introduce some of your members, then we will go into the proclamation.
All right, thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Elena Leisure. I'm a 4-H educator for Clearfield County. Next week is 4-H Week across Pennsylvania, so we're here to show the impact of the 4-H program, and I'm excited and thankful that you guys are a part of that today. So with us, we have Dalton Ward, Bryce Bowser, and Sophia Leiden. All three of them are members of various clubs in our county and are on our teen council. Sophia was also named as the 2026 president to the Pennsylvania State Council team, so that's the highest honor within our state. So they're gonna take a few minutes today, talk about the program, and share what 4-H has done for them in their lives. So please do that.
Good morning, everyone. Like Elena said, my name is Sophia Leiden. I'm from Coalport. This year, I have the privilege of serving on the Pennsylvania 4-H State Council as president, and then in addition, I'm president of our Beef Club and Teen Council here in Clearfield County. 4-H truly has done so much for me. I've learned so much from this program. To talk about everything, we could be here for hours. But some of the highlights have been my ability to network, public speaking, and career preparedness. So to start with public speaking, I probably wouldn't have been able to do this 5 years ago. Standing in front of people is something 4-H has done a lot. It's taught us look people in the eye, shake a hand, and how to present yourself, really. Then networking. From 4-H, I've met so many industry professionals that have helped me so far in my path, have helped me with college stuff, have helped me to figure out what classes I should take in high school to prepare myself for college. And then we'll go right into career preparedness. 4-H has showed me that I want a future in animal science, whether that be as a veterinarian, which is what I've most recently explored, or as an agri-science lawyer, or even getting my PhD in animal science and working at a university teaching students myself. So, as president of state council, I've gotten the opportunity to do many things so far. Most recently, I was just at the farmer's breakfast here in Clearfield County, where I gave a presentation just like this. And as you'll see with them, it affects all of us differently, and truly only good things come out of this program.
Thank you.
Guys.
I can see the public speaking part. You do very well. You do very well.
Thank you.
Better than some people I've seen in Harrisburg. So.
Well, thank you.
And you had a little bigger crowd at the Farm Bureau breakfast, so, but no.
Just a
one-
tad, yeah.
Once again, an excellent display of the public speaking skills.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the presidency.
Yeah, you must
That's a
be,
big honor.
must be very, very busy, I was gonna say. It must take a
Little
lot of
bit.
your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This week I'll have 4 events, so. But I get to travel all across Pennsylvania. I get to meet members from everywhere, which I just love. I love talking to people, so.
Excellent.
Yes.
Have you chosen a college?
Yes, I'm committed to Penn State for animal science.
Okay.
And I've talked about adding an agribusiness, like double major and some different minors, but I will definitely be at Penn State University Park next year.
Cool. Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dalton, if you want to go next.
Good morning. My name is Dalton Ward. I'm 15 years old, and I attend Clearfield County, or Clearfield Area School District. And I've done 4-H for 8 years, I believe. And in my early years, I showed poultry and swine. Last year, I began to start showing beef for the Clearfield County Fair, and I found that that's my new favorite project. And right now, I'm the treasurer for the Clearfield County Beef Club and the Clearfield County Teen Council. And 4-H has benefited me in many ways. Ways that it has is I've learned how to do public speaking a lot better. It shows you a different perspective how to respect people, and I've met a lot of new people throughout the years. Being a member shows you appreciation for hard work, and even throughout the years, I've used my past failures as a way to build off of it for years to come, and it's given me a way to encourage younger 4-H members. I plan to do 4-H until I'm 18 and try to go past with agriculture. I've been looking at some jobs. My main job I've been looking at is a large animal vet. I would like to try to pursue that. And I would like to go to Penn State for an agriculture degree. 4-H is a great way to continue enhancing agriculture in the area. And I would like to thank you guys for recognizing 4-H.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you
We'll
for
look,
coming.
we'll look for, will you have an animal at the sale this year?
I will.
We'll look forward to seeing you there.
Swine and steer.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you at the 4-H sale at the Clearfield County Fair.
What year are you in school?
I'm a 9th grader.
Ninth grade, okay. Very good.
Yeah, I want to compliment you, the young lady, and I'm sure anybody else that speaks. When I was your age, I would have had a death grip on the podium. I was so nervous, and my knees would have been locked because they would have been shaking also. So you young people are very poised, and I think that's speaks very well of you all.
Plus you're in a tough spot having to follow her.
I was gonna,
So
I don't think I can match that.
you did very well.
Yeah, she did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
No pressure.
Hello, I'm Bryce Bowser. I'm from Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania. I'm 13 years old. I've been in 4-H for 4 years. I'm a member of the Beef Club. I'm the recreational leader, and I'm also a member of the Teen Council. In the past, I've completed poultry and swine projects, and I am currently doing a steer and a lamb project. One of the biggest things I've gained from 4-H is mentors. For example, there's an older member who has taught me how to clip pigs, and I've continued to get advice from him. Something else 4-H has taught me is record keeping. For every project you do, you have to keep a book. From doing this, I've learned how to keep track of my progress, spending, and income. Some of my favorite memories are from the Clearfield County Fair and hanging out with my friends between shows.
Very good.
Very good.
Well, thank you very much for coming here today. If I could give you two young men a bit of advice, you guys go first next time. She is a very tough act to follow, so
Hey, thank you.
you go first.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for coming.
Do you guys want to do a photo, or you want to do your?
We're gonna do the
Okay,
proclamation.
sorry. Cart before the horse.
It is my pleasure to read in the Pennsylvania 4-H Week proclamation, and we will then vote to accept this proclamation on behalf of Clearfield County. Whereas 4-H is America's largest youth development organization, supporting nearly 6 million youth across the country, and whereas 4-H has helped 205 youth in Clearfield County to become confident, independent, resilient, and compassionate leaders as they learn by doing, and whereas 4-H in Pennsylvania is delivered by Penn State Extension in rural areas, small towns, and cities in all 67 counties of the Commonwealth to more than 77,000 youth ages 5 to 18. Whereas 4-H youth in Pennsylvania are served by a network of staff members and more than 6,000 adult volunteers who engage and mentor youth in learning activities and hands-on projects in topics such as animal science, civics engagement, STEM, and health and wellness. Whereas Pennsylvania 4-H Week showcases the incredible ways that 4-H inspires kids to achieve and highlights the remarkable 4-H youth in Clearfield County who who work each day to make a positive impact on those around them. And whereas 4-H Network provides youth with opportunities for leadership, development, career exploration, problem solving, friendships, community involvement, passion, and purpose. Now therefore, we do proclaim March 15th to March 21st, 2026 as Pennsylvania 4-H Week throughout Clearfield County and encourage our citizens to acknowledge and celebrate 4-H for its valuable service, continued efforts to empower youth with a foundation of success for a lifetime. Gentlemen, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and second. All in favor?
Aye.
And we are proud to do this proclamation. And we do have to thank the Penn State Extension for their guidance in keeping this program going. And we look forward to seeing, I'm sure we will run across you members yet again this year at other events. If you would like to get a picture,
Come on up.
come on up. So we can all.
We got it before anybody moves. B-R-I-C-E,
Mhm.
B-O-W,
No, B-O-Y-C-E.
B-R-Y-C-E. And then B-O-W-S-E-R,
Yes.
okay, your name?
Hannah Alexander,
H-A-N-N-A,
H.
batting 1,000 here. I'll got you, and what is?
Brenda Rumfola.
Brenda's the master gardener.
Now coordinator for Clearfield and Jefferson counties.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you all
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you
Thanks,
for having
guys.
us.
See you guys. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I got it right here.
Okay, we'll give her one and then
Oh, thank you so much.
Whoever wants to take it, I can take that, thank you. Thank you guys.
And our next item under new business, item number 2, is open bid for the renovations at 318 East Locust Street.
Would you like me to open?
Do you want me to open or do you want
It's up
to?
to you.
Let's have Solicitor Bozovich will open.
We did receive 2 bids. Both of the bids are from contractors who did attend our mandatory pre-bid meeting.
Do you need an opener?
Do a
See how
knife.
bad I butcher it, we're okay. All right, the first is going to be from Mid-State Construction. They are based out of Altoona. And they are at $204,062. I'm just gonna do the bid amounts and then we can check them. The second is from H&H All Around Services.
Where are they from?
Their address is not on the outside. I got it. No tears.
I don't want to pay extra if there's a paper cut here.
And they are out of Bellefonte. Looks like the affidavits and paperwork. And their grand total is at $115,000. So with theirs, liability. And check. So that would be their bid. They have a
And that name
certified
on
check.
that,
H&H have the check.
H&H all around, yeah, they have the check in here. Yes, for the 10%. So,
it would appear, pending review of their proposals, that the low bid would be H&H All Around Services at $115,000. We will leave that,
Review.
subject to your review, to make sure all the specification, insurance and such is correct on that. we need to accept pending.
We had discussed doing accepting pending approval so they could get started, since we do have the project at a tight
So moved.
timeline.
I'll second.
Properly moved in second to accept the bid from H&H All Around Services pending legal review. All in favor?
Aye.
Now, we will move on to item number 3, consider intergovernmental agreement with the Court of Common Pleas Domestic Relations.
We've done these agreements before. They're typically 5-year agreements. Our previous one had expired September 30th of 2025. The state did get us our revised copy. This agreement utilizes, right now, it's Attorney Lamadou who serves in the position, but it is to make sure that appropriate representation is there for certain cases, mostly involving support obligations through domestic relations. No significant changes to our prior agreement with them.
Okay, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Next, we'll move on to a purchase of service agreement with Taylor Diversion Programs, Inc. and Menta Physiological. I'm assuming these are CYS?
Psychological, right?
Psychological.
Psychological. Yes,
Yes.
there is a slight
Did I
difference.
spell it wrong?
No,
No.
he said it.
No, I said it wrong.
How would I think that it would be me that would be?
Taylor Diversion, it is a 20-bed youth residential program. We had last contracted with them in fiscal year 22 to 23. This is one that we typically don't do on an annual basis, only as needed. So we did have to utilize their services. So this is for our current fiscal year, but it is our standard agreement.
Okay, given these,
And for Menta Psychological, this is a new one. Dr. Menta is based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania. She does a variety of services between juvenile probation as well as CYS, mostly psychological evaluations, capacities, bonding assessments, competency for standing trial, and some different type of testing that may need needed in there. So her fees are on there, again, just kind of based on what she would do and the service she would provide. But she is a new provider for the county. It is our standard agreement, but she would be a new provider this year.
okay, do I have a motion on these two purchase of service agreements?
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next, we will consider a proposal from Civics Plus for amendments to the county website.
You're up.
We are required to have our website accessible for disabled individuals. Civic Plus is going to provide a way for us to do that without us spending hours and hours and days doing it ourselves. It will make our PDFs accessible and for people that use screen readers so they can view what's on the website without having somebody read it to them.
And if we looked into this and it is eligible under the
Our, one of
One of the
our,
P Corp grant, yeah.
Mhm.
And we have to use those grant funds by May anyway,
Okay,
so,
so this,
Sound like a plan?
and I didn't talk to you about this, but I did talk to Ethan a little bit. I mean, obviously, I for one see the need to do all this catch-up work on what's out there already, but I'm hopeful that in years to come, we'll be able to not spend this kind of money, we'll be able to catch it as we put them up.
Yeah, I agree. It's the deadline's 6 months.
Understood.
We have a lot of time.
Understood, so I think this is a necessity.
okay, do I have a motion to accept the proposal from Civics Plus for amendments to the county website?
Also move.
I'll second.
Properly moved in second, all in favor?
Aye.
And now, item 6, consider proposed national opioid litigation settlement with 6 remnant defendants. I'm gonna turn this over to Commissioner Sobel, who has a little more background on this. This is part of the opioid settlement litigation.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. Yeah, and I want to begin by saying, consider, I should have used the word discuss. Consider was a poor choice of words that I picked. It was not Lisa's fault in getting it on the agenda. We don't have an actual monetary amount yet that is proposed for Clearfield County as far as the settlement, but last week we were notified by the claims administrator for the ongoing litigation involving the opioid matters that have been going on for a number of years. There has been a proposed settlement concerning what are characterized by the administrator as the 6 remnant defendants. Now, I did talk to our attorneys, D'Amico and D'Amico, and asked the question, are there only 6 remaining defendants? What exactly does that mean? And Mr. D'Amico honestly did not know. This apparently arises from conversations that have been going on between the various states' attorney generals and the defendants in those same lawsuits. There are 6 I can provide. I wasn't familiar with the names of them, but the regional distributors, dispensers of opioids, and I can provide a list of names to the press. I can email them to the press if the press is interested. Basically, what it is there is a proposed combined settlement involving all the defendants of $97,625,000 to abate the opioid epidemic. Each defendant will make a one-time payment. There is a formula that has been developed that will arrive at the proposed amounts. We don't have that yet. I even looked at the suggested website that they said to take a look at, and I couldn't find them, so I don't think they've been developed as of yet. But we do have to make a decision by May 4th of this year. Mr. D'Amico, of course, is recommending that when the proposal comes forward, we give it serious consideration, just due to the fact that if any are rejected, they tend to get frittered away in additional litigation. And it is money that Clearfield, whatever the amount is, it is money that Clearfield County can use well. So, once I have more information, I'll provide it to the board. Heather, if I have not forwarded any of this to you, I will forward this to you later this morning. You got it, okay.
No, you
Oh,
got it.
okay. I will forward that to you later this morning. That's what I have. Of course, it is to be used as, for purposes as has already been provided to us for some time now.
So we do not need to take a further action
Not
at this
today, no.
time.
No.
Not just curious, is that 97 million figure, is that statewide or national?
Nationally,
So it's gonna be a very small
It's not
number.
gonna be very much.
It's gonna be a very small
Yeah,
number
you're
then.
right.
So we're gonna get like $13.
Well, we'll get somewhere between
Maybe-
that and
maybe 13 maybe
150,000 or
1,300.
something. We're not
Maybe
gonna get very,
1,300,
this
yeah.
is not going to be enough money to do
Yeah,
a
and
project.
that's why I was curious whether they used the term remnant. I was curious if these are the last, or they use that for some other reason, and unfortunately I couldn't find
Okay,
out.
well, we'll deal with it when it comes down.
Okay,
to
well,
it.
thank you for the update on
Sure.
that, and we will take the appropriate action.
Yeah, at that time.
Do we have anything from the solicitor today?
I do not have anything additional.
Anything else, gentlemen, to come before the board?
No.
Can I just say one thing?
The floor is yours,
Thank you.
Ms.
No.
McFadden.
So we have an opening on there is an opening on the Community Action Board. Zane Hensel resigned, so we have an opening. Or they have an opening, you guys appoint to it.
I
Okay.
guess, so we're announcing an opening.
How much time do we want to give them?
Usually, if they put it in by next Friday, then we can take action on the
If
24th.
you're interested in serving on the Community Action Board of Directors, get a letter or email to Clearfield County Commissioner's Office. I believe our other boards and authorities are filled at this point.
No, we have an opening on planning,
We didn't get anything on that?
yes.
We did?
We did.
We got somebody interested? Okay,
Yeah, I sent the letter in.
okay. I don't remember seeing that, but maybe I did and I didn't.
Anything else to come before the board?
No.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to
Second.
adjourn, second. All in favor?
Aye.
And thank you all for coming, particularly the 4-H members, parents, advisors. Thank you. We greatly enjoy hearing from you, and we're proud to do that proclamation.